What's up, everybody, and welcome back to UC Kayla TV. I have a special video for you today. I am a huge music fan, but specifically R&B fan. And last night, February 15th, there was a Verzuz TV battle against from Anthony Hamilton against Musiq Soulchild, and it was really good. So I decided to go ahead and review it. If you're a music fan and you're also a Sisters fan, this will be great content for you, and I appreciate you for watching. If you're not a Sisters fan and you came here because you're a music fan, thanks for coming to my channel. I really appreciate the support. Now, before I get into round for round, hit for hit, what went down, please remember this is my personal opinion. That does not make it fact. It does not make it law. I will add a small disclaimer. There were like 2 rounds that I felt like it was kind of close. Because going into this, I was Team Soulchild. Now, with that being said, I am an Anthony Hamilton fan. Don't get it twisted. But between the two, I just feel like Musiq Soulchild had the greatest caliber because a Verzuz battle is about hits. It's not about the live performance. It's not about who sings live better. It's not about the better concert. It's about hits. So there were like 2 rounds I felt like were close. So what I did was I went to the Billboard, the most generic chart, not the R&B charts, not the urban music charts, not the hood charts, because a lot of people like Anthony Hamilton for the hood music was more commercial, whatever. I went to the Billboard charts to be as unbiased as possible, and whichever one charted higher in those 2 scenarios, that's the one I chose. The rest of these are just my strict personal opinion as a music lover and an R&B fan. And remember, I am a fan of both. All right, we're almost 2 minutes in, so let's get off into it. So Verzuz battles are 20 rounds. Round 1, Anthony Hamilton started off with Mama Knew Love. I had heard the song I've heard the song before. I'm not extremely familiar with it, like super familiar with it, but I had heard it before. And then Musiq Soulchild came in with Break You Off with The Roots. And I gave that round to Musiq Soulchild because I knew the song, the Break You Off song, better. And I liked it better than Mama Knew Love. But, I mean, both great tracks. All right. Round number 2. Anthony Hamilton came in heavy with Coming From Where I'm From. And Musiq Soulchild played Merry Go Round. I had to give that one to Anthony Hamilton because coming from where I'm from, I don't care what it really goes against. That's a heavy hitter to me. So right now we're at Soulchild 1, Hamilton 1. You know what? I'm just going to give the ending score. All right, round 3. Anthony Hamilton played his song I'm a Mess. Musiq Soulchild did Previous Cats from one of his earlier albums. And I was like, why did you pick that one? Like, he has hits. That's undeniable, but it was just like we'll get into that. With the first half, as in the first 10 songs, I felt like Musiq was gaining. He wasn't in the momentum that Anthony Hamilton was in, and his song selection was kind of poor in my opinion because he had other hits that he still never played the whole battle. But I had to give that one to Anthony Hamilton because I'm like, I'm a Mess. He plays I'm a Mess, and then you play Previous Cats. Not that it wasn't a good song, but we're talking about hits here, okay? Round number 4, Anthony Hamilton played Since I Seen You, and then Musiq Soulchild came in with For the Night, and that one had to go to Musiq Soulchild because For the Night, that's a jam right there. That's a hit right there. Round number 5, Anthony Hamilton played Best of Me, which is a good song, but then Musiq Soulchild came in with So Beautiful. And I'm like, I gotta get out with the Musiq Soulchild. Like, So Beautiful, that's a hard hit right there. So yeah, I had to give that one to Musiq Soulchild. All right, round number 6, Anthony Hamilton played The Point of It All, and I was like, Musiq gonna have to come with one to win over The Point of It All. As soon as you hear that, I can't stay away. But anyway, so he played Ah Yeah, Robert Glasper, and Soulchild. It's a song called Ah Yeah. That ain't beat The Point of It All. I mean, again, I was rooting for Musiq Soulchild, but I'm like, why would you play that against the point of it all? The Point of It All. Anyway, so that round went to Anthony Hamilton. Round number 7. Now, this is one that was a close round for me. Anthony Hamilton played I Can't Let Go. You know, no matter what the people say, I'm gonna. Yeah, he played that one. That's a heavy hitter. Musiq Soulchild came back and played Don't Change, you know. I love you if your head turns gray, yeah. I mean, 2 big hits for both of them. So I said, you know what? Let me take my bias out of it. I went to the Billboard charts. Can't Let Go by Anthony Hamilton was #1 for 11 weeks. Musiq Soulchild's Don't Change was #1 for 10 weeks. So I had to give it to Anthony Hamilton for I Can't Let Go. Round number 8, Anthony Hamilton played Her Heart, which is a great song. Music has some bigger hits than that. So I'm like, okay, he finna come with something. He played 17, which is a cute song from his earlier album, but it's just like against Her Heart. Ooh, who picked that? So anyway, round number 8 went to Anthony Hamilton. Round number 9, Anthony Hamilton played a song called Po Folks, Nappy Roots. He was a feature on that song. Then Musiq Soulchild brought out the big, he brought out the big guns and he played Teach Me. I'm sorry. I don't care what song it is. As soon as I heard, I was always told the true definition. Wait, I know. I'm sorry. I was told the true definition of a man is to never cry, work till you die. There we go. Soon as I hear that, I'm going with Teach Me, period. So that one went to Musiq Soulchild for round number 9. I'm crazy, y'all. Y'all pray for me. Anyway, round number 10. So we got So In Love. Anthony Hamilton comes in hot with So In Love. I'm like, oh, what is Musiq gonna play? Because that's a hot track. Musiq Soulchild played Yes. I say, nah, it gotta go to Anthony Hamilton. That's a bad jam. Anthony Hamilton and Jill Scott. Shout out to Jill Scott. So round 10 went to Hamilton. Round 11, Anthony Hamilton played this song called Lessons. It's actually by Eric Robertson, and he's a feature on that, along with, I think, like Raheem Devon and someone else. But then Musiq Soulchild came in. If I would have knew the girl next door would have been you. So I had to give it to Soulchild. Girl Next Door. Oh my God. Do y'all remember that video? Like, I wasn't even really allowed to watch videos. I was a little younger then. And I had to see 106 in Park before my mom got home to watch Girl Next Door video. Anyway, so that one went to Musiq Soulchild. Round number 12, Anthony Hamilton played his feature part on the Back to Sleep, Chris Brown, Just Let Me Ride. That one. There was a Back to Sleep Legends remix. So Anthony Hamilton did his feature part on that. Musiq Soulchild came out with his song I Do. And I gave it to Musiq Soulchild for that one. The Back to Sleep remix or whatever, his feature part on that, like, it was cool or whatever, but it wasn't, to me, it wasn't a better song than I Do by Musiq Soulchild. So for me, Musiq Soulchild took round 12. Anthony Hamilton for round 13, he played a song called Do You Feel Me? Musiq Soulchild had bigger songs than this. This man plays Elle Is Gone. Not that it's not a good song, but for me, between Do You Feel Me by Anthony Hamilton and Elle Is Gone by Musiq Soulchild, I had to give that one to Anthony Hamilton. Now, something I didn't know, round 14, Donnell Jones came out there and did You Know What's Up, the ooh, say what, say what, say what. I was like, I did not know that Anthony Hamilton wrote that song. I was shook because I was young. I'm 28, y'all, so I'm about to turn 29. So I was young in like the early 2000s. I didn't know that Anthony Hamilton wrote that song. And then I was so ready to just go ahead and write down Anthony Hamilton winner of that round. Musiq Soulchild comes out and plays Half Crazy. I was like, that's a big song. So what I did was I went to the Billboard charts because I'm like, this is a close one. This was my second close call. You Know What's Up never even was a #1. I was like, okay, so obviously that was a black people or a hood classic. But Half Crazy was #1 for 10 weeks. So I had to give it to Musiq Soulchild for Half Crazy, which is it's still a dope track, you know. Round 15, Anthony Hamilton played Cool, you know, the song featuring David Banner. I love that song. I was like, uh-oh, Musiq, what you gonna do? But Musiq came up and he played Just Friends Sonny, I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. I was like, okay. So that one went to Musiq Soulchild because as much as I love Cool, Just Friends, honey, all the nostalgia just comes back in. So yeah, I gave that one to Musiq Soulchild. Round 16, Anthony Hamilton played the song. He's featured on a Jadakiss song called Why. I had forgot about that song, but I used to love that song when I was coming up. And I was like, okay, I don't know the words to that one. I just know the ending part, like, why you gotta do me like that? But yeah, so I'm like, okay, that's a hood classic right there. But then you see, the second half, Musiq was in his bag because he was like, okay, somebody must have pulled him backstage after the first 10 and was like, bruh, Anthony in his bag, you better start pulling out your hits. Musiq Soulchild comes back with If You Leave featuring Mary J. Blige. I'm like, ooh. So yeah, I had to give that one to Musiq Soulchild for If You Leave. Round 17, Anthony Hamilton, he was on a song with Leela James called Complicated. And it was cool. I really liked the song. But I was like, okay, Musiq got something, you know, for this. Musiq Soulchild played 143 from one of his earlier albums. And I was like, overcomplicated. But since I had just given Soulchild one that was, you know, questionable, I went ahead and gave this round to Anthony Hamilton because I didn't want to be, you know, completely biased. So Anthony Hamilton took this one for Complicated with Leela James. All right, round 18. Anthony Hamilton played You Made a Fool of Me, which is a great song. I'm like, uh-oh, come on, Musiq, what you gonna do? Musiq came through with Who Knows? I was like, Soulchild, you got that one. You took that one. He took round 18 for Who Knows. I mean, just as soon as the beat drops on that song, now what we came here to do, I be like, Musiq. So anyway, I gave round 18 to Musiq Soulchild. All right, round 19, I got Anthony Hamilton coming in with Pray For Me, which was a #1 song for 3 weeks. And the reason why I wrote this down, because this one was close. I thought it was going to be close. Because I'm like, well, obviously, Musiq not going to play Love. What did he do? Musiq Soulchild played Love. So round 19 went to Musiq Soulchild. Baby, let me tell you something. I don't care what song anybody play. Love. Soon as I heard that ding, 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 ding at the beginning, before he even came in with the love, try please. So round 19 went to Musiq Soulchild. Now round 20 messed me up. Round 20 messed me up. Anthony Hamilton came in with Charlene. Woke up this morning, found a letter that she wrote. Charlene. Okay. But Musiq Soulchild came back and played Buddy. Cause girl, it would be fly if you were my B-U-D-D-Y. And I was like, and I even went to the charts. And Charlene only charted #7. Buddy peaked at #3. But I still gave it to Anthony Hamilton because Charlene, I don't care. As soon as I hear, baby, I've been sitting here waiting, I don't care. It went to Charlene, whether it charted higher or not, in my personal opinion. So Anthony Hamilton took that. However, Musiq Soulchild had 11 rounds out of 20. Anthony Hamilton had 9 rounds out of 20. So the winner is Musiq Soulchild. Now, this is my personal opinion. Some of them could have went either way. Some of the ones that I gave it to one, the other one actually charted higher, and vice versa. So I feel like I did the best I could do of being unbiased and rating this Verzuz, because I did openly say on my social media, like, I'm Team Soulchild. And it is not because I'm not an Anthony Hamilton fan. Let's put that out there. Anthony Hamilton will probably never see this. If he does, I am a fan, sir. I am a fan. Musiq Soulchild just has a colossal catalog, and he was out as an artist. Now, I didn't know Anthony Hamilton was writing and stuff like that. He could have been doing behind the scenes stuff, but as a mainstream artist, Musiq Soulchild was in the game first, and he just has a catalog on him. So respect to both artists. The Culture one, first of all, it was a dope versus. This was one of my favorite versus. Brandy and Monica will always be a favorite of mine. Lil Jon and T-Pain, theirs did not get the recognition it deserved because it was one of the earlier verses. But that was a dope Verzuz, and it was great vibes. So anyway, this is probably in those are probably my top 3. This was a great Verzuz. Jermaine Dupri, JD, shout out to him. I am a huge fan of him and So Def. He came out to DJ for Anthony Hamilton, which I thought was so great because I knew they had worked together a lot over the years. The DJ battle started at 8:30. They were supposed to be out by 9:15, but the actual show started at 9:24 when Anthony Hamilton kicked it off with JD DJing, and he did Mama New Love. So these are just my wrapping up notes. Music got a slow start, like I said. And it seemed like he was picking songs that he liked at first instead of his hits. And I don't know if somebody kicked it to him, or he started to realize, like, okay, he's playing hits. So I got to play some hits. But I was just like, okay, music, you about to let me down. So the first half appeared that Anthony Hamilton was going to sweep the Verzuz. I was nervous. And not because I didn't want him to win, but just like when you know somebody's potential and then they let you down. Case in point, Keisha Cole and Ashanti Verzuz. No shade to Keisha Cole. I'm a fan. I was riding for Keisha Cole. And not because Ashanti ain't got hits. Because sis got hits. But Keisha Cole, like the age that I am, coming up in the double O's, Keisha Cole was everything. Like, her and Sierra were everything. So I was riding for Keisha Cole, and she straight up embarrassed me. So I was so disappointed. Yeah, so I was like, okay, music about to let me down. But he did not. The second half, he came out swinging. He did a better job at matching his songs against Anthony Hamilton round for round. And like I said, I used the billboards to settle like two of those. I might have been 3, but I think it was just 2 rounds that I were like really close. So thank you guys for watching, enjoying my crazy. I know I'm special, but anyway, that was my take on the Verzuz, and I had a great time. I stayed up late just to watch it and take these notes for you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. Please don't argue in my comments. Y'all take that to Twitter or something. It's not that deep. It's all love. It's all fun. If you feel like Anthony Hamilton won, you can say that in the comments, but don't come in the comments attacking each other. I'm not going to attack anybody in the comments. If you feel like Anthony Hamilton won, he won. If you feel like music won, he won. In the end, like I said, the culture won. It was a great night for R&B music, for neo soul music, for soul music. It was just a great night. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, share. Thank you for joining me at UC Kayla TV. Have a great Wednesday.